Good morning. Is it a happy grunt or a pooping grunt? I think that's our answer. We're gonna go buy a drone after we ask the bank for permission to get our money. Is that the electric ones?
It says Katasu e-bike.
Yeah. It's like a 3-wheel golf cart. Okay, now be honest. Are you upset at how long it took us to skip the line and get special treatment?
I'm so happy. Because we're at 60 and the queue is still at 51.
We got to skip 9 people.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says. White privilege is awesome. You'll find out.
She whispered, she said she's so cute.
Well, that's true.
That's why she's gonna have us skip.
I hope every bench are like that, but I have a feeling like the prologue, they're used to canoes.
Yes.
So far that's my favorite bank. Ready to go get this drone? Ready to get rid of all this cash. We're gonna go make a purchase. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
$390.
Is it this one?
Yes. What all do I need to do?
They have to activate that. We'll just have to unbox everything.
Oh.
Make sure everything's okay.
Dami lang sa man-activate man.
They will activate it.
That's a much bigger bag.
Oh,
I did this video. Well, we're in business now. I'm never going to remember to bring those microphones. Thank you. Were we supposed to get the cups?
yes. Too late.
Yeah. Oops. That'll give her something to be angry at me about later on. Well, it's the next day. We had a lot going on after we bought that yesterday. We had a Drum and Lyre show, and then we had dinner with friends, and we didn't get back till late. But let's check out what we got, huh? See what's in the box. DJI Mini 5 Pro. Okay, so let's look at everything here. It came with 3 batteries. That sucker's been charging for 10.5 hours. 2 are fully charged. The other one is working on between 25 and 50% there. You see the 2 dots. Now these batteries are supposed to be good for 52 minutes each, which probably means 45, but we'll take it. The other ones on the Mini 4K took an hour and a half each to charge. These are taking longer, but that could be anything. That could be voltage regulation issue. It could be I don't have a 60 watt plug, which I'm pretty sure that one is. Could just be that they take longer. We'll make sure to keep at least one charged at all times, so it's not a big deal. Here's our controller. If you look on the back here, that's your joysticks. Now this guy has antennas to get better signal, and it also has a C1 and C2 button back here that are programmable. So what I've seen people do is they've set C2 for cruise control. Seems to be what most people recommend. We're gonna go through all that eventually. Right now our goal is to get this charged up enough so we can use it in town today. And then here is the star of the show. That is the Mini 5. Now this sucker has a really cool feature. We're gonna put a battery in and I'll show you. You see that's off right now? Watch this. Okay. So we're gonna do this one, this one, this one. Now when you do this back right leg here, check this out. That sucker just comes on automatically when you extend this back right leg. And now when you bring it back in,
aircraft will power off in 5 seconds. Press any button on aircraft to cancel.
you hear that? It's going to power itself off in 5 seconds. There it goes. I like that. That's cool. Now from everything I've seen online, that active tracking to like follow a car or bike or whatever, it'll keep up to like 35 or 40 kilometers per hour. So we're gonna have to go slow when we're doing that, but it'll be fine. All right, let's see what's in the box. USB-C to USB-C. 6 sets of propellers. 3 A's and 3 B's. Now your A's are the front right and bottom left. Your B's are the front left and bottom right. Back right. Okay. We got some filters. I have filters for this other one. I've never used them. I don't even know when to use them. I'm gonna have to look into that because they might be pretty cool. Alright, we got 3 filters here. ND8, ND32, and ND126. I don't know what any of that means. Looks like they just clip onto the front. And then we got a sticker and an instruction book. And of course, this slick bag. Now, from what I've seen on YouTube, you can fly it in the rain. I'll show you the difference real quick between this one and the last one we had. Here's a side-by-side comparison. Now, I don't even have to unfold these to show you what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is the Mini 4K. You can see that's the motor coils. So if those get wet, that's going to fry the motor. Whereas on the 5 Pro, you know what? I can see right down in there and see the coils, but it's a little more covered. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can fly the 4K in the rain, but it doesn't look like it to me. So I would not recommend it. I wouldn't recommend flying any of them in the rain, even this one, this 5 Pro. Okay, now here's a pro tip for you. See this box? It takes up this whole slot. That box needs to go away. We need to use that slot. You're gonna take all these propellers and your charging cable, and they're gonna go up here. Now this guy here, that's where I keep my SD cards. That goes up there too. Now, the filters, we can just set that aside. Destruction manual, that goes up there. Now this box goes away. What we're going to replace that with is our filters. Our microphones are going to go in there. Our extra camera batteries. A pair of earbuds. Man, there's still room. I've got some more crap for this camera somewhere. But yeah, now that that box is out of the way, now we can use this as like a one-stop shop. But that's what we want to do. We want to replace that with some stuff we can actually use instead of a box that's just a waste of space. It's even got a false bottom in it, which is weird. Now we're good to go. Batteries go here. The controller goes here. Those are still charging. And that's it. That's our setup. Let's talk grand total. What this costs here and what it would have cost me in the United States. So total price, 61,390 pesos, which is this much in USD. That's at 58 to 1. Now, if I would have bought this exact kit, this exact setup off Amazon in the United States, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to add it to cart. I'll show you with taxes, shipping, everything to my house. So what we got was the Fly More Combo Plus. The difference between that and the regular one is the battery life. The batteries on the Plus is 52 minutes each, where on the regular Fly More Combo it's 36 minutes each. So the cheapest I was able to find it, I'll show you here. $1,579. Okay, now we're going to go to checkout. Now we're going to see with shipping and everything. Tax, no shipping, but with tax here is included. The price you see on the box is what you pay. They don't add. They call that hidden fees here. They don't do that. Tax is $108. $1,687.16. We saved a ton of money, over $600. I know you can do like we saved 30%, we saved this much if you do it that way, but if you do it the other way, like if you take what we paid and then what the cost in the US is, that's like 50% more. It costs 59% more to buy it in the United States. That's got to be tariffs and international shipping and all that. Could just be markup. I have no idea. I'm glad we did this. This was a really smart purchase. Saved $600. Holy cow. I got a feeling all electronics are going to be kind of like that. Your laptops, your TVs, because, I mean, they're all made over here. They're all made in Korea, Japan, China. They don't have to ship it near as far, and I bet you they don't have near the tariffs. Maybe get your laptop in the US. It seems harder to find exactly what you want here. But I don't know, man. I mean, Zamboanga City, at that mall, there's computer stores cropping up everywhere. I saw, looks like an Apple store downtown. I don't think it was an official brand. I think it was the guy who's just, who repairs them using that logo. But hey, good for him. We are going to go to town later, and we're going to give this sucker a test drive, try out a bunch of the features. Yeah, we'll see how it works. I'll show you guys around town. As long as the rain holds off, we're going to hit the City Hall, Paseo del Mar, Fort Pilar, you know, the big three. Maybe we get the Boulevard while we're at it. We'll give you a little tour. That'll be in the next video, so stay tuned. I'll see you then.